set up here, we have a heat camera that is going to measure the temperature of a wheelchair with a WheelAir slingback and without a WheelAir slingback over a period of time to show the difference in temperature that our products can bring. We're going to start by looking here at the normal temperature before anyone has sat in the chair. As you can see, the environment temperature is around 28.8 or 29.5, and the product itself is just a little bit hotter at 29.7. Remember those, and let's now bring in our person to sit down. As you can see, it's much hotter, so the darker the color, the hotter. So for example, bringing that measure to the arm, we see that the arm is 35.3 roughly degrees, while the environment has stayed the same. Looking at the t-shirt, is slightly less at 34.6. We are, I'll put that here. We're gonna leave our test person sit in this wheelchair for about half an hour with the WheelAir turned off at the moment, to then see how much the backrest, and we can have a look at the seat, has heated up over a 30-minute period. You will notice probably a big difference in temperature. This is from studies that we've done previously as well. We've shown, and other researchers have shown, that the backrest itself can rise up to 10 degrees in half an hour, while the skin temperature can rise about 2.2 degrees in half an hour. Now, skin temperature, 2.2 degrees might not sound like a lot, but it is in terms of body temperature, because the skin temperature will have an influence on your body temperature, your core body temperature, and even a slightest difference of half a degree or 1 degree can hugely affect how a person operates and functions. So we'll see you back in half an hour to see the difference in temperature. So it's been about half an hour now. We're now going to ask our person to stand up. You can see it's a bit later in the day, so the temperature has gone up by 1 degree or half a degree. So yeah, huge difference here. You see the backrest is about 34 degrees, now rapidly cooling down because he stood up. Where the channels are, it's 33, but a huge difference with the 29 that we saw previously. Okay, so I've asked our person to sit back down so we can get it back to the temperature before he stood up. To verify, we'll just get him to quickly stand up now to check the temperature. Yeah, the backrest is back, 34 degrees. You can see very hot. Have him sit back down. What we're going to do now is turn the WheelAir on. I'll just put it straight into boost to get the most quick effect. So normally the boost setting we would only use in situations where it gets very hot and you need to cool down quickly. What you would normally do is turn the WheelAir on a low setting at the start of the day, and then you just don't have this heat buildup that we are simulating rather now at all. So that would be quite difficult and long to show you. So this is a more drastic and quick way to show you the real effect. So we're now going to wait about 10 minutes. You have a result after 3 minutes as well, but I just want to show you a bigger result, because obviously the longer, the more effect it has until it stabilizes. So we're now just going to wait 10 minutes and then do another temperature check. So this has almost been 10 minutes. So I think it's time to have a look. So you can see also that the environment temperature has gone up. Our office is like super hot at the moment. Okay, so that went back to 32 degrees where the channels are. It is 31. You can see it's spreading through the whole backrest as we go. So yeah, that's 30. Quite clear, I think, if you look at the colors alone. So as you can see, it was close to getting at the environment temperature, and it would have dropped further as time continued. You can see exactly that it spreads where we have the breathable mesh on the sides, where it is here darker, that is the frame of the chair and the cushion there. So you can see that here, these parts here. So I hope this was a good representation of how we cool down. If you have any further questions or you would ever like to see this in real time, we can of course demo this another time.